I love reading the Bible, and I love you listening to me read the Bible because it's really good for you inside of yourself. But you have to make your own decisions too. So you have to go inside of your heart and feel what's right and what's not right for you. Understand?
I'm just going to all my paths. There's like paths with food on it.
With what in it?
Food.
Food, yes.
Yeah, so my favorite food is the one that I'm going to go on. Because that's the good one.
Okay.
That's the one that I'm supposed to go on.
Always make the choice that feels the best. So good for you.
It's like there's one with apples on this side and there's one with donuts on this side. I like apples more.
Yes.
So
I understand what you're saying. I get it. The highest possible, not necessarily outcome, but choice. And you actually you do make really good choices. I actually noticed that in you. You really do make some good choices. It makes me happy as your mother.
Why?
Because we're all just trying, trying to figure this out. And sometimes it can be difficult. And I think you're doing a pretty good job. Keep going. Keep going. All right. Isaiah chapter 53. I just opened it up and this is where we're at. Who hath believed our report? And to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant and as a root out of the dry ground. He hath no form, no comeliness, and when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him. He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we hid, as it were, our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he hath borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, but we did esteem him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted. I lost my spot. There it is. But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. All we, like sheep, have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way, and the Lord hath laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before the shearers is dumb, so he openeth not his mouth. I find it really interesting because look at my lip is tweaking. They refer to Jesus as the sheep, the lamb, and the herder. It's quite interesting. What if it's two separate things? You never know. He was taken from prison and from judgment. And who shall declare his generation? Question. For he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgression of my people was he stricken. And he made his grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death. Because he had done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth. Yet it pleased the Lord, capitalized, to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, when one shall make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed, and he shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. He shall see the travail of his soul, and shall be satisfied. By his knowledge shall my righteous servant justify many, for he shall bear their iniquities. Therefore I will divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he hath poured out his soul unto death, and he was numbered with the transgressors, and he bare the sin of many, and made intercession for the transgressors. It sounds like Jesus, what we know, but it never mentions Jesus, so it could be any of the Christs.
Help me.
Help you do what, love?
Every time when I it will take too long for me to make the stars. Could you help me make them?
Yes. That was 53.
Purple.
We're going to go to 54 now.
Purple.
But I'm going to
The
help
one
Jack.
that I want to use for the stars.
All right, come on over here, Jack Chan.
The one I want to use for the stars. And the background, I'm going to make blue.
This is my Jack. Okay, you start over here in this corner, and I'll go over here on this corner. Okay? Oh, I'm doing the stars. You're doing the background.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Okay, cool.
Woohoo.
I'm just over here coloring stars, y'all.
What? How are you doing so good?
I'm going to read Isaiah 54 here in a minute. It's a good one. They're all good ones. I mean, listen, the Bible is just the stories of God handed down by the generations. You know what I mean? I believe Jesus came. I believe he was martyred. I do believe he was sacrificed, but I don't believe he is the son or the person that is coming back to save us. I believe that he taught us that he is inside of ourselves, that he is inside of us. Him and the Father are one inside of us. So how does that, that feels really good, right?
This is hard.
Yeah, here, I'm going to give you this other side now so you can start this. So you can start this side. You can color the blue in. No, start at the bottom. Away from me, yeah. It's best to start away from the other color so we don't bump our hands together. I've done a lot of dual coloring. You have a very strong energy field right now, Jack. Is it because you're concentrating? I can feel the energy from your friggin'... Oh, don't use the word friggin'. Grandpa told me don't use that anymore. Makes sense, though. So yeah, we're just here trying our best, doing our best, living our lives.
Eating mommy?
I'm trying, yes. I am trying.
To eat mom?
No, I thought you said even mommy.
Eat.
That's a new thing that Jack says. He says he likes to eat me or his dad. Oh boy. It's happening. Put the lid on if you're done with that pen. I tell you that all the time. Don't just go round and about with the crazy pen all willy-nilly like.
It's gonna attack us.
Ah! Jack and I watched Godzilla last night. Well, I didn't watch it all.
I'm gonna make the super
That's pretty
laser.
cool. It's pretty cool that Godzilla actually was helping. Are you not doing this anymore?
Yes. Doing it. There we go.
Jack, do you know how to spell tree?
No.
Could you try?
No.
No.
Thank you.
How about pickle?
No.
How about farfanugan?
No.
How about 6-7?
No. I know how to spell 6-7. 6-7. That's how I spell.
There you go.
A B C D F G H I J K L M N O P.
You go now. Have fun. All right. Chapter 54.
Thank you.
Sing, O barren, that thou that didst not bear. Break forth into singing and cry aloud that thou didst not travail with child. Thou that did not travail with child. For more are the children of the desolate than the children of the married wife, saith the Lord. Capitalized letters. Enlarge the place of thy tent, and let them stretch forth the curtains of thy habitations. Spare not, lengthen thy cords, and strengthen thy stakes. For thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left, center point. And thy seed shall inherit, the Gentiles. The Gentiles are the ones who don't believe in the Almighty. and make the desolate cities to be inhabited. Fear not, for thou shalt not be ashamed, neither be thou confounded, for thou shalt not be put to shame. For thou shalt forget the shame of thy youth, and shalt not remember the reproach of thy widowhood any more. That's all of us. Because we're all lacking out there. We can pretend that, can you stop? We can pretend that we're not, but we are. Ayo. But I'm learning, I'm growing, and I'm doing it, and it's happening. For thy Maker is thine husband. The Lord, capitalized letters, of hosts is his name. And the Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, the God of the whole earth, shall he be called. Think of that. For thy Maker, Creator, is thine husband, right? Inside. The Lord, capital letters, of hosts is his name. That's what's inside of us. Okay? And the Redeemer of the Holy One of Israel, the God of the whole earth, shall he be called. They're all the same. They're all inside of you. And outside. And inside of him. And them. And them. For the Lord hath called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth when thou wast refused, saith thy God. For a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies will I gather thee. In a little wrath I hide my face from thee for a moment. Right now. But with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, saith the Lord, that capital letters, thy Redeemer. For this is as the waters of Noah unto me. For as I have sworn that the waters of Noah shall no more go over the earth, so have I sworn that I would not be wroth with thee or rebuke thee. For the mountains shall depart, and the hills be removed, but my kindness shall not depart from thee, neither shall the covenant of my peace be removed, saith the Lord. Capital letters, that hath mercy on thee. O thou afflicted, tossed with tempest, and not comforted, behold, I will lay thy stones with fair colors, and I will lay the foundations with sapphires. And I will make thy windows agates, and thy gates of carbuncles, and all the borders of pleasant stones, and all thy children shall be taught of the Lord, capitalized letters, and great shall be the peace of thy children. In righteousness shalt thou be established. And now it's not talking about children as in my children, like my 7 children. No, it's talking about us, the children of the Most High. In righteousness shalt thou be established. Thou shalt be far from oppression, for thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near to thee. Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy own sake. Not my sake, thy sake, my sake. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. God creates it all, good and evil. Learn these things. Right? No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, capitalized letters, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. Chapter 55. Ho, every one that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye buy and eat. Ye come buy wine and milk without money and without price. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? You did it. Good job. Keep going.
I'm going to wait for these for tomorrow.
Yeah, you're getting tired of it? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat that ye Eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness.
You know how I said E? I just said E.
Yeah, that's a UBT, right?
I was gonna eat something out of the fridge, but then right after I said it, you said it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's funny. Incline your ear and come unto me. Hear, and your soul shall live. And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David. Behold, I have given him for a witness to the people, a leader and commander to the people. Behold, thou shalt call a nation that thou knowest not, and nations that knew not thee shall run unto thee because of the Lord thy God and for the Holy One of Israel, for he hath glorified thee. Seek ye the Lord, capital, while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man in his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. For as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth the bud, and it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater. That's kind of funny. So shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. For ye shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you into singing, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands. Instead of the thorn shall come up the fir tree, and instead of the briar shall come up the myrtle tree. And it shall be to the Lord for a name, for an everlasting sign that shall not be cut off. Chapter 56. Thus saith the Lord, keep ye judgment and do justice, for my salvation is near to come, and my righteousness to be revealed. Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the son of man that layeth hold on it, that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and keepeth his hand from doing any evil. Neither let the son of the stranger that hath joined himself to the Lord, capitalized, speak, saying, the Lord, capitalized, hath utterly separated me from his people. Neither let the Enoch say, behold, I am a dry tree. For thus saith the Lord unto the Enochs that keep my Sabbaths, and choose the things that please me, and take hold of my covenant. Even unto them will I give in mine house and within my walls a place and a name better than the sons of better than of sons and of daughters. I will give them an everlasting name that shall not be cut off. Also the sons of the stranger that join themselves to the Lord, capitalized, to serve him, and to love the name of the Lord, capitalized, to be his servants. Every one that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and taketh hold of my covenant, even them will I bring to my holy mountain, and make them joyful in my house of prayer. Their burnt offerings and their sacrifices shall be accepted upon my altar. For mine house shall be called a house of prayer for all people. The Lord God, Lord is lowercase, God capitalized, which gathered the outcasts of Israel, saith, yet will I gather others to him. Beside you said you weren't eating them anymore. Beside those that are gathered unto him, and all ye beasts of the field come to devour, yea, all ye beasts in the forest. His watchmen are blind, they are all ignorant, they are all dumb dogs, they cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, every one for his gain from his quarter. Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink, and tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant. Chapter 57. The righteous perisheth, and no man layeth it to heart. Why do the righteous perish? If you are righteous, your life indestructible. Now, perisheth, obviously, you are going to die eventually, right? But like some people in the Bible live like 500, 600, 800 years. That's how long we are meant to live, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So why? Think about that. If people who are teaching God are suffering ailments, I think about this all the time. People who are preaching God, but they suffer ailments, we know a secret. It's not really a secret, but we know because we know people by their fruits. People should not be suffering if they are righteous in the Lord Almighty God. Think about it. Think about it. And merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. That could be a thing too. He shall enter into peace. They shall rest in their beds, each one walking in his uprightness. Draw near hither, ye sons of the sorceress, the seed of the adulterer and the whore. Against whom do you sport yourselves? Against whom make ye a wide mouth and draw out the tongue? Are ye not children of transgression, a seed of falsehood? Inflaming yourselves with idols under every green tree, slaying the children in the valleys under the clefts of rocks? Among the smooth stones of the stream is thy portion. They are thy lot. Even to them hast thou poured a drink offering. Thou hast offered a meat offering. Should I receive comfort in these? Question. Upon a lofty and high mountain hast thou set thy bed. Even thither wentest thou up to offer sacrifice. Behind the doors also and the posts hast thou set up thy remembrance, for thou hast discovered thyself to another than me, and art gone up, thou hast enlarged them. Thou lovest their bed where thou sawest it, and thou wentest to the king with ointment, and didst increase thy perfumes, and didst send thy messengers far off, and didst debase them thyself even unto hell. Thou art wearied in the greatness of thy way. This is the righteous. There is no hope. Thou hast found the life of thine hand. Therefore thou wast not grieved. And of whom hast thou been afraid or feared? That thou hast lied and hast not remembered me, nor laid it to thy heart. Have not I held my peace even of old, and thou fearest me not? I will declare thy righteousness and thy works, for that they shall not profit thee. When thou
Have
criest.
some chicken.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll finish this up and then I'll do it for you, okay? Okay. When thou criest, let thy companies deliver thee, but the wind shall carry them all away. Vanity shall take them. But he that putteth his trust in me shall possess the land, and shall inherit my holy mountain. And shall say, cast ye up, prepare the way, take up the stumbling block out of the way of my people. For thus saith the high and lofty one, capitalized, that inhabiteth eternity, whose name is holy, capitalized. I dwell in the high and holy place with him also that is of the contrite and humble spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble and to revive the heart of the contrite ones. For I will not contend forever, neither will I always be wroth, for the spirit shall fail before me, and the souls which I have made. For the iniquity of his covetousness I was wroth and smote him. I hid me and was wroth, and he went on forwardly in the way of his heart. I have seen his ways and will heal him. I will lead him also and restore comforts unto him and to his mourners. I create the fruit of the lips. Peace, peace to him that is far off and to him that is near, saith the Lord, and I will heal him. But the wicked are like the troubled are like the troubled sea when it cannot rest. But the wicked are like the troubled sea when it cannot rest, whose waters cast up mire and dirt. There is no peace, saith my God, to the wicked. Chapter 58. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. Yet they seek me daily, and delight to know my ways, as a nation that did righteousness, and forsook not the ordinance of their God. They ask of me the ordinances of justice, and they take delight in approaching to God. Wherefore have we fasted, say they, and thou seest not? Wherefore have we afflicted our soul, and thou takest no knowledge? Behold, in the day of your fast ye find pleasure, and exact all your labors. Behold, ye fast for strife and debate, and do smite with the fist of wickedness. Ye shall not fast as ye do this day, to make your voice to be heard on high. Is it such a fast that I have chosen, a day for a man to afflict his soul? Is it to bow down his head as a bulrush, and to spread sackcloth and ashes under him? Wilt thou call this a fast and an acceptable day to the Lord? Is not this the fast that I have chosen? Question. To loose the bands of wickedness, to undo the heavy burdens, and to let the oppressed go free, that they break every yoke? And that they break every yoke. That's the sacrifice that God wishes for us. The fast, I should say, my bad. The fast, okay? Is it not to deal thy bread to the hungry, and that thou bring the poor that are cast out to thy house? When thou seest, I'm on this page, so I'm not going to turn for a long time, but you can hold it. Thou seest the naked, and thou cover him, and that thou hide not thyself from thine own flesh. Question. Interesting. Hide yourself from your flesh, because your flesh is evil. Then shall the light break forth as the morning, and thine health shall spring forth speedily, and thy righteousness shall go before thee. The glory of the Lord shall be thy reward. Because we're doing this again. It's the same story over and over again. Then shalt thou call, and the Lord shall answer. Thou shalt cry, and he shall say, Here I am. If thou take away from the midst of thee the yoke, the putting forth of the finger, and speaking vanity. And if thou draw out thy soul to the hungry, and satisfy the afflicted soul, then shall thy light rise in obscurity, and thy darkness be as the noonday, non-existent. The Lord shall guide thee continually, and satisfy thy soul, and draw, and make fat thy bones, and thou shalt be like a watered garden, like a spring of water whose waters fail not. And they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places. Thou shalt raise up the foundations of many generations. Listen to this. This is the covenant. This is beautiful. And thou shalt be called the repairer of the breach, the restorer of paths to dwell in. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of the Lord, capitalized, honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thine own ways, nor finding thine own pleasure, nor speaking thine own words. I lost my place again. Okay, own words. Then shalt thou delight thyself in the Lord, and I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth, and feed thee with the heritage of Jacob thy father. For the mouth of the Lord hath spoken it. Behold, chapter 59. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid his face from you, that he will not hear. For your hands are defiled with blood, and your fingers in iniquity upon your lips have spoken lies. Your tongue has muttered perverseness. I'm going to do a short on chapter 59 because I feel like that is a necessity. Love you.